Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In the last episode, we were continuing along Glarthir's dark path of paranoia, because we are a greedy cat, and we want the most gold, and it feels like going this way. Why? How do you... Nope, not even gonna let you. Makes no sense. Yeah, in the last episode, we oh, boy. All right, watch this. Whoop! In the last episode, we killed, VanaVitriolic, and we made sure nobody was watching us, and yet this guard is chasing me. I have no idea how or why. We were in sneak. We killed him in one hit. Yeah, I'm gonna resist arrest.
Then pay with your.
I'll pay with you pay with your blood. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on Shadowmere, who conveniently is right over here. We're gonna run for it. Yeah, I have no idea why. If anybody has any insight at all, please let me know in the comment section below. Oh, no, I didn't hit my recording. Well, shoot. Okay, now I have to keep a mental note that I've been recording for, actually, yeah, about a minute. So, okay. Anyways, yeah, it makes no sense to me. Because we were literally... There we go. Okay, let's... can we fast travel on a horse? We need to go to, like, Bravel. And it's Bravel, right? And then talk to Skriva? Or is it Leowin? I forget. Is Skriva in Leowin or in Bravil? I think Bravil, right? I forget all of the people that we can talk to get rid of our debt. The main guy of the Thieves Guild, he might be able to... Yeah, no, I'm going to resist arrest again. Hopefully Skriva is in here. So yeah, I thought she would be here. Okay, so I think this should work. If we walk in here... Skriva, where are you? You beautiful kitty, you. I need to... What? Seriously, where are you at? And what's going on there? I could enter your house, so you should be here. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I knew she was in the corner.
You are a credit to the guild.
Thank you very much. Pay off my fines and bounty.
The hunter can...
I will pay off my fines.
It will be done. I will shred all...
Thank you very much. Okay. Now, need to draw our weapon and do that, and then do this.
A wise choice, citizen.
Okay. Yeah, as we're traveling back here, I have no idea why that happened, because we literally killed VanaVitriolic in his house, which was not breaking and entering, in his own room, in complete sneak with one hit, and somehow the guards were alerted. I have no idea. Maybe this quest is just kind of like that, where if you kill them, they just all kind of know that you've killed them. I don't really know. It makes no sense. Maybe it's because like Dion is watching us and he knows that we're doing. I have no clue. If so, that's extremely annoying. Where is this guy? We're looking for Tudius. Oh, he's in Castle Skingrad. Okay. Let's head there. I think I went to the other one, but we didn't actually kill them for some weird reason. Okay, now we're looking for Tudius Sextius, I believe, who appears to be outside, because this leads... No, this leads inside, where Janice Hasseldor is, the vampire count. And there's Tudius Sextius. So what are we doing? Why are we trying to kill him in broad daylight? It's because I'm trying to brute force my way in here. Let's actually go back to his house, and we'll kill him in the nighttime. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? No, that's not where I... Okay, let's just wait until night, which will be about, I guess, 11 hours. Yeah, we'll kill all these people in the nighttime. Dar'Vesh really is kind of like a sociopath in that he really doesn't have any empathy whether or not he kills people. You know, he just wants gold. That's really the #1 thing that he cares about. And that's what we're going to be going for. So, Skingrad, East Gate, and West Gate. Let's go to the east first. Doesn't really matter who we kill now. The note said to kill VanaVitriolic first, which is what we did. Ooh, somebody's outside, interestingly enough. And who could that be? And are they under the bridge or over here? Looks like they're under the bridge. That was a huge... Ooh, oh my god.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work. I really wanted to try, though. Although, you know, now that I think about it, there is a chance... albeit however small, that we could like jump over him like that, and then the insta-death chance would happen, and that would have been so cool. That would have made for such a interesting Let's Play moment. Down goes Tudius Sextius. I have killed Tudius Sextius as Glarthir requested. Sextius. When I have killed everyone, yeah, we know. Okay, what do you have? 92 gold, not bad. And any guards running? It's not doing the classic, you know, dun 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 dun. Guards are coming now to. Oh, never mind. Well, all right. Well, we might as well kill the other person in broad daylight then, since there's somehow. Yeah, it's got to be.
It's all.
Yeah, no. Again. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this person. You literally cannot stop me. I'm basically like playing Assassin's Creed, and I have foregone all hopes of stealth. Now, where are you? You're the final person. There you are. Down you go. Okay, thank you very much. You'll never catch me, guards. I've killed Bernadette Pinellas, as Glarthir requested. I should meet him to collect my final payment. Yeah, this is so much trouble for 1,000. Like, I'm literally spending more on paying off the guards. So we need to get out and do the same thing, pretty much. Let's see. There should be an exit right over there. That's the only thing that I can think of, unless this is literally a bug. If it's not a bug, it makes a lot of sense, though, and it's actually a pretty cool gameplay mechanic. Okay, we're going to open that. No, 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 no. No, what are you doing? Why can't I hop on you? There we go. Okay, now that Shadowmere is armored, we got to remember that she can die. Or he can die, or whatever the hell. So we definitely do not want her to get hit. Now all we're going to have to do is go to Bravil again. Pay off our bounties again. Maybe if we killed Dion, the captain's guard of Skingrad. Or the guard captain of Skingrad, whatever it's called. Maybe this wouldn't happen? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Oblivion would have told me if this would have happened. But I guess they kind of did, right? He kind of warned us that if we didn't tell him about Glarthir's antics, he would make life very difficult for us. But not too difficult. Where did we travel last time? It must have been the main gate here, right? And last time I think it was around the same time, so hopefully it's daytime here now. Oh, shoot.
Stop!
I don't think Skriva will talk to us, but we're going to try anyways. I mean, we are in the guild, so maybe she'll make an exception. I don't think she's going to tell us to leave.
Sorry, friend. You are a...
Okay, there we are.
Shadow hide you.
There's no problem.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Stop talking. Enough.
Thanks for letting me get away with literal murder. I appreciate it. What?
I accept your surrender.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, now, finally, I should meet Glarthir at midnight tonight behind the Great Chapel to accept my final payment. This doesn't make a lot of sense either, though, because if Dion is aware of what we're doing, I mean, I feel like he would meet us here or stop this meeting or something. I don't know, man. I really don't know. It does feel like a feature rather than a bug, though. So, again, if anybody's got any idea, please let me know. I really just don't know what was going on there. We literally could not get away with murder, even if we did all the right things. All right, so 12 would be 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know some people are laughing at me. Haha, GV. Why do you have to count it out, you silly boy? Come on now. You know, it's easy math, just quick maths. Do it in your head. Guys, my brain doesn't operate like that. I consider myself a pretty intelligent, smart human being, and there's going to be some trade-off, and part of that is coming off as like as if I'm totally retarded when it comes to simple math, and being totally an idiot when it comes to like trying to guess distances and weights and things like that. It's awful.
Have you done what I asked?
Yes, they are all dead.
Really? They're really dead? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm free! I'm finally free!
What about the reward that you promised? And I'm hoping it's more than... It said 1,000, so I guess we're getting 1,000. But geez, that's low for killing 3 people.
By all means, I would have paid any amount to be rid of those watching eyes, always watching me. But never again! I'm free!
1,000 gold, that's it. Quest completed, paranoia. Pretty anticlimactic, if I do say so myself.
Yes, I think... No. Wait, never mind. I must go now.
Okay, see you later, alligator. So that's it. We got about, let's see, 200, so we got about 1,000. I wanted to talk to Dion, and luckily he's right over here.
We're here to help.
What do you think about Glorthier, Dion?
The town eccentric. Lives in the big house on the corner, southwest of the chapel. Don't worry. He's harmless.
Interesting, because you've literally told me the opposite.
I don't like you, and I don't want to talk to you.
Reminds me of a quote from Arrested Development where Lucille says, I don't know you, and I don't wish to know you, or something to the effect of that.
Try our wines and cheeses and Salmo's sweet rolls. See the castle, but don't expect to see the Count. He doesn't mix with strangers.
Literally have already met him multiple times. Actually saved his wife's life, if I remember right.
Oh, bother someone.
Okay, well that is it for Paranoia. I think, anyways, there's vaguely something that I remember that could have something to deal with this quest, even though we've completed it. Could be wrong. Let's go ahead and move on to something else, shall we? I think we'll stick with side quests for 1, maybe 2 more episodes, and then I think we'll go along an actual path. We've still got a Venerable Vintage. Is there literally anything that would give me a clue here? If not, that's just bad game design in my opinion. We've got this sort of icon here, which just means that it's like a town quest, I suppose. Come across a bottle of wine with markings I've never seen before. I can barely make out Shadow Banish wine on the label. It must be quite valuable. Should hold on to it until I find out more. Well, if we go to the map, there's literally no map marker. And if we go to our inventory, there's literally, I mean, it says Night Eye, Drain Agility, Drain Intelligence. We found it in the other quest dealing with Bravil. So maybe that's the hint. Maybe we have to go to Bravil and solve it that way. I don't think so, though. I really don't know. Makes no sense to me. Before we do move on to another quest, actually, let's go ahead and pick which one we want to do. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll all the way to the bottom, see what we've got. Oh, the Forlorn Watchman. Now, that's a good one. That's an interesting one. Yeah, let's do that one next. The Forlorn Watchman. I've heard, actually, we'll read that in a second here. I do need to make a quick trip back to the Imperial City Market District. So yeah, Paranoia is an interesting quest. Like I said, there's just a lot of different paths you can take depending on kind of what you want to do. We went for the sort of the evil option. We were rewarded with just gold, about I guess close to 2,000 or 1,500. To be honest, not that much. You would think that it would scale, hopefully, but it didn't really. But that's okay. It's a pretty interesting quest, nevertheless. And like I said, there's one thing that may happen still, and I don't know if it pertains to this quest or a different one. I think it's this one, but I don't know if it's going to activate based on the choices that we've made. I don't know, but I guess we'll see in due time, won't we? Hello once again, Roseanne.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Always, always. Actually, before I talk to you, let me just do this. It's really not going to amount to anything, I don't think. By the way, we've got 30,000 gold. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So that's a tip, I suppose. If you can get your hands on some Daedric armor, it takes a lot to repair it. And I suppose that is going to increase your armor. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to repair all this stuff. Going to raise our armor skill a bit. I'm not sure if we'll ever get to the point. Well, that depends if we want to get all skills to 100. Really depends on if it's just insane to try and do that. In Skyrim, you know, there's a set route on how to do it for each skill. In this game, I'm not exactly sure. I still have to make up my mind on that. But yeah, if you can get your hands on some high-level armor, it looks like, you know, that's a good way to increase your armor skill because it takes forever to repair it. Okay.
Take care. I hope I can.
Now, another question is...
I can repair almost anything.
Okay, let's repair everything. Bit steep, but whatever, it's worth it. Another question is, if you repair things,
goods and lowest prices,
are you going to get more money? Her disposition is 99, so I'm going to raise this even a little bit more. Okay, let's just sell a bunch of stuff. Again, we're going to keep all the arrows. Daedric Longsword, goodbye.
No deal.
Oh, okay, that lowers her disposition by a little bit.
I can't make that.
Come on, Roseanne. How many times have we, you know, traded here? Okay, couple of days. Okay, so we were at 30,000 around. Let's see how much we get from selling all of these things. I'm not even going to look at the total until we're done here. More arrows. Okay, beveled gauntlets. I don't know if that's unique. Going to hold on to it for now just in case. Boots of plain striding, same thing. Daedric cuirass. Daedric Greaves. Gauntlets of Force. Same thing. I mean, these can't be, right? Man, I just don't know. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we're going to miss out on some unique weapons and armor in this playthrough no matter what, just based on choices. So let's... Beveled, I don't know. Let's save those. Boots of Plain Striding. I'm going to assume that's not unique. Same thing with Gauntlets of Force. Glass Boots. Glass Cuirass for about 1,000 gold each. Glass Greaves.
And
Glass Shield. Okay, Raiment of the Crystal Scar we have to place back at our earliest convenience. Calipers, a diamond, flawed diamond, emerald, flawed sapphire.
that's a good deal.
Ruby. Okay, and we've gained about 12,000 gold, looks like, which definitely works for me.
Tell your friends about me.
No, Roseanne, I need to keep you a secret.
You too.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and get a move on now, shall we? We've got the Forlorn Watchman. I've heard a rumor about the ghost of an old man who walks the shores of Nibbin Bay at night. It's said that he walks slowly along the coast and then looks mournfully out into the bay until the sun rises. The people of Bravel have taken to calling him the Forlorn Watchman. It was referred to Gilgondor at Silverhome on the Water to learn more. Okay, let's go ahead and head there, shall we? Yeah, this is a pretty interesting side quest. I think I mentioned this recently, but a lot of people talk about how great the quests are in Oblivion. I gotta agree, even though they're a little bit more bland than I think some people remember, but definitely better than Skyrim without a doubt.
Gilgondorin. Silverhome on the Water has beds and food. What's your pleasure?
You are a very ugly high elf, especially for a race that considers themselves, sort of the prettiest of the races. I need to know about the Forlorn Watchman.
The Watchman looks like he may have been a sailor. No one knows where he came from or why he looks so sad. I don't like talking about the dead like they're some kind of tourist attraction, but that spirit has been making his ghostly journey for years now. We've learned to just accept that he's there. Every night, short as clockwork, he appears at Bunwatch Camp at 8 on the shore of Nibbin Bay. He's never harmed anyone, but most people give him a wide berth. You seem curious enough, so I'll be glad to pinpoint where he appears on your map.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye.
And one thing that is important to keep in mind is that whenever I say thank you very much, that's me talking as GV. I know it's kind of hard to separate GV and Dar'Vesh, but I kind of, when I play my characters, I kind of just try to give insight to the characters as opposed to role-playing and talking directly as them. I know it's not that big of a deal, but just keep that in mind, because I myself am a very polite boy, and I would not kill people in real life, nor steal from people, so yeah, it tends to come out. And I know some people are like, GV, you should do a whole role-playing Let's Play. I don't think I would be good at it, honestly. I don't think I would be good at doing an entire, just pretending to roleplay the whole time. I just kind of not in my wheelhouse, you know what I mean? I'm much better just sort of explaining things, I think, and just sort of as opposed to, I don't know, role-playing. So I don't know. Anyways, I kind of get the feeling that we should do something entirely different. But you know what? No, we'll do this quest. There is a quest that I have in mind, though. A quest that we'll probably do after this one. I don't think we've done it. It's going to be hard to keep track of everything. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. Nobody has to do this. It's a monumental task. But if anybody wants to, keeping track of what side quests I've done would be amazing. I mean, you'd have to go back, I guess. It's really tough and not worth it at all. But that was an issue I had with the Skyrim playthrough. Was like, oh, shoot, I've done some side quests already, and I wasn't keeping track. So now I have to sort of remember. Oh, and that's the other thing. There's no completed oh, there is. Okay, good. So, yeah, I'll just have to, sort of scroll through those. But if anybody wants to keep track, that would be excellent as sort of like a checklist as to what I need to complete. But you don't have to by any means. Let's open this chest here. Man, just nothing. Okay, and I wanted to see if there was maybe one more Nirnroot on the other side of this island. We also need to kill this mud crab so that we can wait for the Forlorn Watchman. There you are. Okay. I'm going to kill you in 1 second, little guy. Just wanted to see. All right, where are you? Hello. Oh, you got a friend. That's cute. How much damage do you do to me? Hit me. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, die. die. Okay. Let's wait. I think it was 8 p.m., right? So 3, that would be 5 hours. See, I can do that. I can do that amount of math. It's not even a problem like I'm literally mentally deficient. I mean, it's somewhat that in terms of math and simple math. It's more of an issue with like anxiety. It's more of an issue like I think, you know, my mind starts getting, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate, my mind starts getting overwhelmed with the thoughts that, oh man, I'm going to get it wrong. There's so many different wrong answers. Even if it is simple math, you know, that's the thought process. And then I get so much into my head that I can't concentrate on actually solving it. So that's the mental process there. And I'm sure, like I said, a lot of people are going to relate. The ghostly figure of the forlorn watchman has appeared on the shore of the Nibbin Bay. Perhaps I should watch him for a bit and see what he does. So are we the forlorn watchman, or is he? Well, he is.
Please.
The watchman ignores you when you try to speak to him. All right, well, let's go ahead and watch him then. Let's get away and go into sneak. It's telling me to watch to see what he does. So we're going to go ahead and follow him. If I remember right, this takes a very, very long time. It's actually extremely unfortunate, which, man, from a game design standpoint, and I know I always say that, by the way. I just want to make a quick disclaimer. I know I am by no means a game designer or anything like that. I do think I have above average capacity to sort of recognize good and bad game design traits, but obviously I've never coded a thing in my life, you know. But anyways, I just wanted to say that whenever designers do this sort of thing where you have to tail somebody, it just seems like they make it so long. So long. Oh, perfect example. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Y'all remember that Korok quest? I forget if it was the main. I think it was the main quest. Actually, I don't think you had to do it. There was like 3 Korok shrines that you could have done. Were they Koroks? I don't know. It's been forever since I played that game. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. You had to follow a Korok like through the woods, and it just lasted forever. And if he ever caught sight of you, you just had to restart. It was so frustrating. Probably the most frustrating thing about that entire game. And I did all the shrines, and I did, you know, the main quest and most of the side quests and everything like that. And oh god, it was awful. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they just seem to make the developers seem to just make these follow quests way too long, man. Like, look at this. This is already too long. Okay, I got things to do, right? Anyways, while we're following the forlorn watchman to his destination, I suppose I'll talk more about my kitties. Yeah, for those of you that did not watch the Sub Saturdays, I mean, you must literally not have a heart if you don't want to see the 2 kitties that I have adopted. One is a male, one is a female. I don't know how old they are. I mean, I guess like 8 weeks. I mean, they're pretty, you know, 8 weeks is pretty much the right time, I suppose. The earliest time to really, uh-oh, that's not good. There's like a rat blocking his passage. Yeah, I guess, okay, it looks like he's going to move past it. 8 weeks is about the earliest time that you want to adopt a kitten, because, you know, that's about the time that they can be weaned off of their mom without any ill effects. So I guess they're around there, like 8 to 10 weeks. I'm not really sure. I'm not good at judging them. But yeah, one's called Targaryen, which is an awful name, I know, which is why I call her Yen, because it's the last 3 letters of that great house in A Song of Ice and Fire or Game of Thrones. And the other one is called Greyjoy, because he's gray, and he's kind of like a gray striped kitty. It's really awesome. I love that. You know, I don't think he's a tabby. I'm gonna have to wait to see if he grows up. I don't think so. But he's like kind of like a gray, you know, gray tiger striped kitty. It's awesome. And then the other one is a really, really beautiful black and white cat. Like, the black is so black. I've never seen that much black on a kitty before, and it's so uniform. Like, I love it. And it like ends at the paws perfectly and the underside, and it like perfectly splits her face with the white. It's so awesome. Like, I love Fort Irony. I wonder why. Maybe because it's not a fort. I love them so much. And just literally, I would not like, if I could rack my brain for the 2 most perfect cats ever to adopt, like, it still wouldn't beat these 2. Like, I wouldn't change them for the world. I love them so much, and they get along so great, you know, because they're brother and sister. Watch the video, man. If you haven't watched the video, at the time of this video, I guess it was about a week ago that I uploaded the Sub Saturdays. Seriously, do you not have a heart? Do you not? Yeah, I can understand if you don't like cats, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they're awesome. Okay, so it looks like he's reached his destination, and I seem to remember this happening. It's kind of ambiguous what's happening. So if you see here, he's looking in the distance, right? And I don't think he's even going to say anything if we talk to him.
I was once the man known as Grantham Blakely. Look for me in the mouth of the panther. Please, release me.
The Watchman ignores you when you try to speak to him. He was once known as Grantham Blakely. He's not going to talk to us again. So, from what I remember, this is a pretty interesting quest, and I do actually like the ambiguity of this quest. Let's see. Okay, the ghost stopped at somber walk at a rocky outcropping jutting into the Niben Bay. He identified himself as Grantham Blakely, simply said, "Look for me in the mouth of the panther. Please release me." Then it turned back out to the bay and looked out over the water. I think it was looking that way specifically. Should try and ask Gilgondoran about the mouth of the panther. Oh, about the mouth of the panther. I didn't think it was going to actually. I mean, I already know this, and if you're smart, you can sort of figure it out. It wants us to go back over there. Where are we though? Where did we walk to? There we go. So this is the Panther River. So I wonder what he could possibly be referring to. So yeah, if you use a little bit of your brain, which of course I was too dumb to realize at the time, he's talking about the mouth of the Panther River. Now, I don't remember exactly where it is. I don't even know what the mouth is. Is the mouth this? I guess so, right? Because it kind of opens up like a mouth. So this would be the mouth of the Panther River, and that's kind of where he's pointing to as well. So obviously it's something to do with that, but of course we'll follow the quest marker and go talk to Gilgondoran, or whatever his name is. This was hard for me before, though, so I don't think it's like directly at the mouth, whatever it is that we're looking for, because I actually don't remember.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
What do you want?
I think I remember, but I'm not sure. Can you tell me what the mouth of the panther is?
Sure, I know what that is. Any sailor worth his weight in sea salt could tell you. The mouth of the Panther is what they call the delta where the Panther River meets Niben Bay. It got its name from the pointed rocks that jut out of the water there. Sort of look like teeth. Mouth, panther, teeth, get it? Ships are always careful to stay away from it, especially when it's foggy on the bay. The rocks would tear right through a ship's hull like parchment.
Can you tell me where it is?
Be glad to. Here, let me have your map, and I'll mark the spot for you.
Well, thank you very much, Gilgondoran. You've been very helpful. Can you tell me more about the Forlorn Watchman?
Never heard the name Grantham Blakely before. Means nothing to me. Sorry.
You don't think it's interesting that I actually talked to him, though?
BC.
Annoying creature.
Excuse me? John P.R. Lemons? You're a lemon. Hey, who was it? Was it you? Brokill Grow Shitor? Just be grateful that I've just, I'm
Do
kind
you
of...
need something?
What's going on with you?
Okay, whatever.
I saw a mud crab.
I saw a mud crab. Riveting conversation. Okay, he's pointed out mouth of the panther. It's right over there. Yeah, I'm not sure why Fort Irony is called what it is. It would be pretty funny if it was because it was not a fort. Kind of looks that way, I suppose, but I'm sure we'd have to actually enter it to figure out why. If there is even a reason. I feel like there is something to that location, but I don't exactly know, so I'm not going to waste y'all's time by exploring it. But it does sound familiar to me, maybe just because of the name. I don't know, but that's something to keep in mind. So this is the teeth that it's talking about, that signifies sort of the mouth of the panther. Okay, so it does lead us right there. I could have swore that this was way more ambiguous, but no, it leads us right to a shipwreck. You found mouth of the panther. Okay, excellent. Now it's kind of pointing us out here. And I suppose the ambiguity is that you have to realize you need to enter the ship, but if you don't realize that, well, I mean, I feel very sorry for you. I've arrived at the mouth of the Panther. Beyond the tooth-like rocks is the remains of a small cargo ship named the MMA that looks like it sank a long time ago. Should investigate this wreck. Okay, let's see. Do we only have one point of entry? Can't go through there. Nothing else over here. Yeah, looks like our only point of entry is like right over here. MMA upper deck. Let's do it. Got a little bit more time. Aha! Got some sort of ghost here. Gloom Wraith. My willpower is being drained. Well, too bad for this ghost. My willpower is nothing to be trifled with. In the wreck of the MMA, a spirit attacked me. The vessel seems completely infested with them. Suspect them to be the remains of the MMA's crew. Why this happened to them puzzles me. I should press forward and investigate further. I love that death animation, by the way. Pretty cool compared to other enemies in Oblivion. Ectoplasm, don't mind if I do. Do we have any chests or anything to look at here? I mean, the ship shouldn't be that big, honestly. Okay, these gloom wraiths are kind of tough, so we got to be sort of careful here. There's a wooden door. Log of the MMA. Okay, I'm not even going to read this because, well, let's see how long this is. Oh, not long. Again, I always think about that time somebody said, take a drink or take a shot every time he says, let's read this. How long is it? Not that long. Okay. After taking aboard a few more crates in Leywen, Captain Lawton pointed the May north towards the Imperial City. We pleaded with him to wait until the next morn, but he insisted on continuing despite the look of the sky. Let it be known that this decision was his. It wasn't long before the May hit the storm. It was just as we suspected, far too dangerous to sail through. With the last bit of daylight disappearing, Navigator Quillen spotted an inlet off the starboard bow. The captain ordered the wheelman to steer towards the inlet in the hopes of getting the May out of Nibbin Bay. It was at that moment Gable gave me the signal and we struck. He'd always had an eye for the captain's position, and with the chaos going on, this was a better time than any. Only that idiot Blakely was still loyal to the captain, but the rest of us wanted the May. The fight lasted maybe a minute or two. Blakely and Lawton knew that fighting was futile. We tossed them down below, and now Captain Gable has set the May on course for the inlet. Hopefully we can get her secured for a while, and then... So it looks like there was a mutiny, and the Forlorn Watchman was one of the only, well, was the only person that remained loyal to the captain and did not betray him. So he was not cursed in this way, like these other Gloom Wraiths, who are obviously the people that betrayed the captain, which, regardless of whether or not they agreed with him, pretty messed up to betray anybody. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and wait 1 hour. And we'll hopefully solve this curse in the next episode. Thank you all for watching, sorry. And I will see you guys there. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.